You mean you need your bread? What you talking about? What are you talking about? You need some bread. What bread you need? I ain't got no bread. Oh, I don't know what happened to this live stream. Uh, I promised you some bread. What kind of bread? What kind of bread I promised you? Zucchini bread? What kind of bread you talking about? What kind of bread? 'Cause I ain't got no bread. We not eating bread and a lot of bread in 2026. Peanut butter. Peanut butter bread? Oh yeah, I can make you a sandwich now. I can make you a peanut butter sandwich. I can do that. That's all I can do. I can't do nothing else. I don't be cooking. I'm a horrible cook, to be honest. Horrible. Down to the core. I'm the worst cook in America. But I can fix you a peanut butter sandwich. Some yogurt ice cream. I can do that tomorrow, AZ. I gotta go get the chocolates. I can do that tomorrow. Stay tuned. Now, if I make this damn yogurt ice cream tomorrow and you don't show up to this damn live stream, I'm gonna be pissed. Don't have me go out there and spend my hard-earned money at the Dollar Tree trying to get these ingredients to make this yogurt ice cream and you don't show up to the live stream. You better be at this live stream and you better like, share, and subscribe to the channel while I'm making this damn yogurt ice cream tomorrow. Don't have me put in all this effort and then you don't show up. I will be on fire. You know how much it costs to make all the, you know how much production cost? Production cost is high. You know, we ain't working with a Mr. Beast budget up in here. You want some yogurt bread? What's yogurt bread? I ain't never made no yogurt bread. I don't know what the hell yogurt bread is. Now I can make some shit up. If you want me to make something up, I can do that for you. I can make something up. It ain't gonna be no Martha Stewart bread. I tell you that right now. Ugh, something in my ugh. Just make sure you don't delete the live. I don't be deleting the live streams. I don't delete live streams. I just make them. I make them private. But tomorrow I will make the yogurt ice cream. I gotta go to the. I gotta get my go to my supplier, Dollar Tree. I gotta go to my supplier at Dollar Tree and get the ingredients, and then I will do it. You know, because I'm all about affordability. That's the key word these days in America. Affordability. So I want to make sure everybody can make this yogurt. You know, I don't want to leave nobody out and they feel like, oh man, she used some crazy ingredients. I can't afford those ingredients. Everybody can afford the Dollar Tree. So there's going to be some Dollar Tree yogurt. You know, I don't think Jay would approve of this kind of yogurt, but we don't care about him. We don't care about him. Okay, so make sure you hear AZ. Don't play. Don't play. Don't make me get out of my bed and go on down to this Dollar Tree and get this stuff. Now, I'm already in pain. My side hurt right now. My side hurt. I've been laying on the heating pad all damn day, and I'm in pain. Don't make me go to that Dollar Tree and get all this stuff, and you not watching my live stream. I will be very mad and very upset because my side is killing me. I even put an ice cream pack. I put a cold ice cream pack on my side, and it still hurt. It still hurt. I tried to cool it down. You know, it's just one of my fat rolls. One of my fat rolls is inflamed. It's on fire. You know what I mean? Who put it down like that? I ain't got nobody. Who I got? I feel like going to the hospital. You know, I ain't messing around with no dude that's gonna send me to no damn ER. Oh, I don't do all that. I don't do that. I'm not messing around with no ER man. Okay? I'm not doing nothing. I'm in pain from old age. Thank you. Jesus love you too. You read the books. I know you read the books, AZ. You've been reading the books a lot. You've been reading the books a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in a pain right now. But I'll be okay. You know, I'm gonna lay on my heating pad some more, and I'll be fine. I don't want everybody to panic. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll still be coming on the live streams and all of that. Just don't worry. Everybody stay cool and calm, and don't panic, because your favorite YouTuber is I want to thank you for giving me my work wife. She said, "Oh God, not your work wife." What kind of freaky stuff you got going on at your job? Sing a song. This ain't America's Got Talent. Am I getting a reward for singing a song? What's it supposed to be? I ain't got no song to sing. I ain't got no song to sing. I mean, you can sing a song if you want to, but I ain't got no song. Mm-hmm. Oh, any song. I ain't got no song. What you trying to do? You trying to record me like an AI? You trying to record my voice or something like an AI or something like that? Is that what you trying to do? That's what it sounds like you trying to do. You trying to steal my voice like I'm Ariel from The Little Mermaid. That's what you trying to do. You trying to steal my voice. I ain't gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you steal my voice. See, I knew it. I knew it. See, that's why I can't have certain people around, because y'all be trying to steal my voice. My voice is powerful and valuable. You'll never hear a voice like this ever in your life. Hey, Cookie, how you doing? It's Saturday night, girl. Hey, Cookie, it's Saturday night, girl. What you got cooking up? You going on a date? Did you go on a date tonight? What'd you do? Hold on, Cookie. I gotta handle some business. Let me tell you something. I told you I'm not singing no damn song. You need a work hubby? Mm-hmm. Not the arguing monster. Mm-mm. Cookie, you need to get out there and get on some dates and have some fun. That's what you should be doing. Because you got to find you a rich husband, to be honest. You need you a rich husband. You know, you need you a rich man. You need you a man that got endless bank account. He got M's on top of M's on top of M's. That's what you need. I know that's right. She said it's called not tolerating disrespect. Yeah, you need you a rich man. So you need to go out to Carmel, Noblesville. You need to hang out over there. Put on a cute dress and go on over there and find you a rich man, tall and handsome. You know, with all his marbles in his brain. Find you a financial district man, the man that knows his way around Wall Street. You want a rich, bald man? Mm. You want a man, sorry. That's what I'm talking about, Cookie. Get you a man that already got a key to the door. That's what you want. You want a man that got a garage. I know what you're talking about. You want a man that got a garage where he just click one button and it open up. He got about 2 cars and a motorcycle. That's what you want. That's what you want. I know what you want. But you know you got to hang out in the right areas to get that. And pray to God that he ain't married. You know what I mean? So you got to go. You got to go to certain areas, Cookie, to get that kind of man. You got to go out to Carmel or something. You know what? And they divorce and they learn their lesson. You know what I mean? They learn their lesson. They probably shouldn't have divorced their wife, but they did anyway. Now they're a bachelor out here looking for a young thing. Yeah, there's single men with houses. There's a whole bunch of single men that got a house. You know, half the men on the live stream here are single and got a house. A lot of them got a house. Most men are not single in apartments. They single in houses because men are territory people. And they don't want nobody to ever take something away from them. So that's why they lean more towards a house than an apartment. So a lot of men got houses more than apartments because, you know, can't nobody really take the house away from you. It's harder to take the house. The apartment, it can be taken away so easily. If you have never been married, would you date a man that's divorced? No. You ain't never been married. You don't date no divorced man that got a whole bunch of children. Because he's in the thick of things. You know, a divorced man that got a whole bunch of kids and all that, he got to deal with the wife. He got to have kid time, you know, where the kid get the kids for the weekend and all that. And then you got to deal with that kind of stuff. And then he got to talk to her all the time. And talk to her about the kids and all that. And if you don't want, and if you are not comfortable with somebody talking to their baby mama about their kids and, you know, and all that kind of stuff, I suggest you don't do it. I'm single and have a house, 5 acres. I'm pretty sure many have a bigger house and more. Yeah, a lot of men have houses, Cookie, because, you know, they don't want nothing taken away. So that's not an issue. The issue that you're gonna face is a lot of men around your age probably been married, got baby mamas, and a whole bunch of stuff. If you don't want to deal with that, you know, it probably is best to date an older man. But an older man, he could be 60 and have a 1-year-old. You know what I mean? That's common. He could still be getting more bang for his buck at 60, and out here spreading all kind of seeds across the country. So you gotta be aware that just because they older don't mean they ain't got no kids, and don't mean they ain't got no little kids either. You know, but I suggest you don't do that because you seem to me you got a little bit of a jealous spirit, and you're gonna be upset when that baby mama start calling. Hey Jerry, how you doing? The older man will have kids. I don't know how I would deal with. Yeah, if you don't know how you gonna deal with somebody, baby mama, I suggest I suggest you don't get into that because that can be off the chain. Do you watch Love Island? I watched bits and pieces of Love Island season 7, but I have not watched the new one. Right, you shouldn't be beefing with some baby mama. Right, right. He may not be over her. When sometimes a man get divorced and got kids and stuff, he still may want that wife. They just not getting along, but he still may have feelings for her. So you gotta deal with that. You been watching Sister Wives. That ain't a show I would be into. Not no damn Sister Wives. Mm-mm. What if he hooks up with the baby mama again? That's a high possibility. If the baby mama body is banging, he'll be back around the block. If her body is like this, she all this is like she a figure eight. He'll be back. He'll be back around. Okay, you know. Can you actually trust a divorced man with kids? Probably not. Probably not. First, you gotta figure out why did he get divorced. What happened that he got divorced? What is the truth? Because there's his side and then there's her side, and you have to decide which side do you believe as far as why they got divorced. My brother is with a woman he cheated with and never did anything with his wife again. I mean, that can happen, but you don't know all the things your brother do. If your brother cheated once, you think he stopped? Most time when people cheat, they love the thrill. They don't stop the thrill. They keep going because it's fun. To some people, it's fun to be out here sneaking around, cheating, getting your thrill and all that kind of stuff. It's exciting to people. You think they stop? They don't stop. They just get better at hiding it and all that kind of stuff. They try to get better and better at hiding what they're doing. But, at the end of the day, if you're going to date somebody that's divorced and they got kids, just be prepared. Just be prepared. You're going to have to deal with baby mama, the children, and all that. And you have to be ready for that. They live separately. What kind of stuff your brother got going on? They have a baby too. He just making a mess. Taking the side piece to the glow in the dark mini golf was your name. Boy, you scandalous. You got to be bold to take a woman out that you are cheating with, and y'all all live in the same area. You bold. That's some nasty work. Your brother's off the chain, Cookie, having a child while he married with somebody else. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't imagine. That's some nasty work. To get pregnant, to get somebody pregnant while you still married is some nasty work. That's what I'm saying. Once people cheat, they just keep cheating. They keep cheating. They can't stop. You rarely hear people, oh, I'm one and done. Lies you tell. You not one and done. You will continue to keep doing it because if you really cared that you was hurting somebody and you was really remorseful, you would never do it in the first place. You would never do something that horrible in the first place if you really care. The fact that you do it at all, cheat on somebody you supposed to care about, means you never liked them, you don't want them. You could play that gaslighting game all in that person's face all you want to. Oh, she didn't mean nothing to me. Oh, and all this. She just said this. It was just sex, and I'll never do it again. Lies, 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 lies. Only a foolish woman will believe the words coming out of that man's mouth. You know what I mean? No, it's not okay. If somebody cheat on you, would you want your daughter, if you had a daughter, Cookie, would you want a man to cheat on her? I don't think you would want to see your daughter get cheated on by a man. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be cheated on, and nobody deserves to be cheated on, whether man or woman. But at the end of the day, people gonna do what they gonna do. But it's up to you to accept it or not. If you accept that behavior once, they're gonna keep doing it. If you forgive somebody for cheating, they're gonna keep doing it. They don't stop. It's not like they have some morals somewhere, and all of a sudden they oh, this hurts her feelings. Let me not do that again. No, they're gonna do it again and again and again and again and again and again. Because they know you will forgive them. They know you will forgive them. Once you become a doormat, you stay a doormat in that person's life. Like, let me wipe my shoes on her face. Let me wipe my shoes on her face, because I know she gonna still be there when I get back from work. This doormat gonna be here every time I get off work. I know this doormat gonna be here that I can wipe my shoes, take my shoes and wipe them on her face. So if you want to be a doormat, so be it. Is it true? Yes, that's true. There's no such thing as a man, or anybody. I don't care who it is, man, woman, whatever. Once somebody cheat, they always cheat. You can never trust this person again, period. Never. In life. You never trust them. I wouldn't. Soon as I find out you a low down, dirty dog, I am going to dog walk you to the door and show you out. And have a nice day. I learned my lessons about cheating a long time ago. And once I hear that you cheating, it's over. And oh Lord, there Jay's in here. Jay, ain't you supposed to be working? It's Saturday. Ain't you supposed to be with a patient? I'm not your patient. I think you come here because you think I'm your patient. I'm not your patient. Jay come in here and check on me like I'm one of his patients or something. There's so many people who are divorced and have kids. Does it really? It don't. It never work out. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people divorced with kids because they didn't have real conversations before they got married. Had they had real conversations about the expectations, responsibility, and accountability for and everything, it would have worked out. But it didn't work out because they didn't have the conversations beforehand. They didn't talk about needs, wants, desires, and all this kind of stuff, and what they need for their self, what they want from you. They ain't had no conversation, and that's why they getting a divorce. If the couple divorced, why wouldn't it work out with a new person? Sometimes people go into new relationships, Cookie, never, ever, ever learning the lessons from the last relationship. So they carry the same type of assholery into the next one. And so sometimes even the new relationship may start off all butterflies and all that other stuff. And then when they get down to it, you still doing the same stuff because you didn't learn the lesson from the last relationship. But then there are some people who do better in a new relationship only because they realize that they were horrible and they don't want to lose this person. You know what I mean? They don't want to continue to look like a failure. So they try their hardest to not be an asshole in a new relationship. They gotta try so hard not to be an ass. Take all their energy. You know what I mean? She is wifey material. Y'all so crazy. Um, so I was once with a divorced man. He had a child. That man would say his ex-wife's name in his sleep. I was like, well, see, I talked to somebody like that. I talked to somebody like that was divorced, and he every time I turn around, he would mention his wife and what she didn't allow him to do, and all this kind. He would reminisce about the wife, the ex-wife, all the time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because if you keep talking about her all the time and all the things she did and all the things you went through and all that kind of stuff, that means that you are still holding on to that old thing. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody got time for that. So somebody that keep talking about, the past all the time, that's not good. Because it's not fair to you as a new person. As a new person in their life, you only getting a piece of them. You're not getting the whole picture. You only getting a piece because that's all they got to give you. They only got a piece to give you because the other part of them is still stuck. Still stuck, in the past. We talking about what am I wearing? What the hell you wearing? I know he doesn't like her though, and she was already remarried too. So wow, they were. He missed that woman. I gotta have some grace. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Jay? What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. I ain't got time to be focused on nobody past, they past life, and all this kind of stuff. Because when I'm in a relationship, I'm not sitting here drowning the new person in all kind of craziness, constantly bringing up, oh, this person did this to me, this person did this to me, this person did this to me, this person did. It looked like Barbie doll hair. What? Who cares? It's 11:42 at night. Why the hell you care if this is doll hair, horse hair, ass hair, pig hair, toe hair? I can have a whole head of toe hair. Does it matter at the end of the day? Who cares? Why you focus on that? That's the wrong thing to be focused on. You should be worried about what the hell I'm saying, not about no damn hair. Stop worrying about stuff that's stupid. It's a stupid conversation. You're not going to be in a relationship. You can't be in a relationship if you on here talking to me about some doll hair. Where your woman at? Where your woman at? Is she a ghost? Where's she at? Where your lady? When the last time you even seen a woman? Okay? When the last time you been with a woman? Why you over here talking to me? Ain't no used to talk to me in the middle of the night about all this stuff. Talking about some hair. Don't worry about my hair. Worry about you. Worry about your hair. Worry about your hair. Your bald spot in your head. It's not worrying about me. Anyway, why you like yelling? I'm not yelling at people. He come in here talking crazy to me about some hair. Because he don't like it. But, you know, if you don't like it, you can always scroll off. We have free will. It's called free will. A free will to scroll off and go somewhere else where you like the scenery. You know what I mean? I'm not going to stare at something I don't like. Doesn't make any sense. You're wasting time. You could be doing something else. You could be building you a web page. You could be taking the trash out. You could be shaving the bottom of your feet right now. You could be doing all kinds of stuff. You could be in the kitchen making use a cottage cheese ice cream sandwich right now instead of sitting here talking to me about some doll hair. You could be doing so many other things. If I seen living in the yogurt aisle at the gas station, I would clown her. What? What kind of stuff is that? Jay is the only one that can talk about my hair. I got my grays covered today. Finally, I'm through and had grays on. Stop being stressed, Cookie. Stop being stressed. Stop it. You too young to be having gray hair already. What is stressing you out? You gotta bring the energy down a notch. Be calm. Be at peace. And be calm. Relax. You know, things will take care of themselves. You can't let everything worry you and stress you out and all this kind of stuff. Oh, it's hereditary. Oh, going gray early. But you might look good with gray hair. You shouldn't always cover it up either. A lot of women have been sporting their gray hair online, and they look nice. They look real pretty. Embrace what's going on. But anyway, I come on here to, spread positivity, to be a positive force. Right, Jay. Right, see? Finally, Jay said something that makes sense. Yeah, women with gray hair look nice. Now, especially nowadays. There's so many things how you can style it and all that. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting time trying to cover up a whole bunch of gray hair. Once my stuff goes silver, I'm going to be out here. I'm going to be silver down. Call me a diamond. I'm going to be out here. Black Star, what the hell you want? It's the middle of the night. Shouldn't you be swiping on Tinder or something? Shouldn't you be swiping no swiper? I come on here to spread, positivity and be to be an inspiration to, people and all that. That's what I do. AZ, you know me so well. You know me so well. What I eat today? I fixed me some pancakes today. I ain't had pancakes in a long time. I was craving pancakes, so I had some pancakes today. And I made a chicken Caesar salad for dinner. And I got a watch, Jay. You see my watch? Look at it, Jay. Look at my Rolex. I got this. Look at my Rolex, Jay. You see my Rolex? This was given to me by Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs gave this to me. He gave this to me personally. I got this from Steve Jobs. I got me a Rollie. Bling, bling, bling. I wanted to be be like, I want to be like Jay. You know what I mean? I want to be like Jay and flick of the wrist, flick of the wrist. I want to do that like he be doing, you know. Getting hair done, salon, the best, just related. Right, there you go. But for the flea market, the hell you talking about? What flea market? I know you ain't talking about my watch. What you talking about? This watch ain't from no flea market. What you talking about? Now we in the watch community now, and you supposed to be like, oh, that's cool. You ain't supposed to tell me my watch from no flea market. Oh yeah, I got them steps in. Yeah, my watch is good. Yeah, it's a Rolex. This is a Rolex from Steve Jobs. From Steve Jobs. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Look him up. This is a Steve Jobs Rolex. This is a Steve Jobs Rolex. Y'all see it? You see it? She got that watch for 2 bags of pizza. Oh yeah. I got I'm an investment. I do I be on Wall Street and all that. I be on Wall Street. I'm a Wall Street person. I be on Wall Street. I be out here. I'm a doctor on the weekends. I'm a scientist at night. And I'm a lawyer. I'm a 24-hour call lawyer on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. So I got like 10 jobs. Call me. I get you out of your jail sentence. Call me. That's what this watch can do for you. Look at that. Yeah, I tried, I wanted to be, like Jay with my watch, I know he's proud. I know he's proud that I got this watch. He like, dang, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. She got a watch now. I can tell time real good. It's 11:51. Yeah, so I got my watch, so I can see the time. Look how big the time is. That's what I'm talking about. Big letters, big things. So I'm gonna be out here counting my steps. I'm gonna be closing the circles on my watch. I'm gonna be doing that. I love the band. Yeah, the band case is cute, ain't it? What do you mean? How's your evening, my brother? What brother? Who you talking to? I know you ain't talking to me. I ain't your bro. Yeah, you see that? You see the diamond crust? You see that diamond crust? Your friend in the chat. Who is your friend? Is it Jay? Who's your friend? Yeah, I can tell the time. Ooh, this is so cute. Yeah, everybody get you a watch. Get you a watch, because it help you with your steps. So, you could tell people off quicker. You can hang up on the phone quicker on people. You can hang up real quick. Now that I got the watch, I can, click delete real fast. You haven't used it in a long time. What do you mean you ain't used it? Why ain't you using it, Cookie? Cookie, we are bosses. You got to use your watch. You gotta look important. You want to find you a rich man, you gotta have that watch on So he know that you know how to tell time and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That you care and you organize. This watch right here screams I'm organized and I care about my time. Yeah, charge it up. You charge your watch up. Get a new band. Go order you a new band and charge your watch up and get out there and show off your watch. You saying get you a watch like you the first. I'm the third black person in Indiana to have this watch, this Rolex from Steve Jobs. I'm the third person in Indiana to have it. I'm the third person. So welcome to the Watch Club, Cookie. Yeah, you gotta wear your watch. I don't know why you would buy something and not use it. That doesn't make any sense. Use your stuff. Count your steps. And that way you ain't gotta reach for your phone every time you know you want to do a little something. You can just look at your watch and do your little business, whatever it is. Listen to your music or something. See, that's me. That's me on the watch. Oh, I'm upside down. That's me on the watch. You like your Garmin watch. What's a Garmin watch? What that look like? Is that like a Rolex? There are so many nice neighborhoods in Holland. Right, you gotta start walking. Cookie, put the watch on and start walking around the neighborhood. You gonna find you a husband. Put on some cute outfit though. Put you on a real cute outfit. Put your watch on. Get to walking out there. Put your little headphones on and get to walking. You gonna find you a husband within a week or two. I guarantee it. But you gotta put on some leggings. You gotta put on some leggings and put on a shirt. You don't like dating apps either. But oh, where do I find these men? You hate dating. Where do you find these men? Walking. The men with the jobs love to run and walk. The men that got the good jobs, Cookie, they like to jog, run, walk. They like to be at the hardware store buying tools and, wood. Men like to buy wood and tools. So you need to go to the hardware store. You need to hang out. Just walk the neighborhood. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to get in shape. See, that's the thing, Cookie. Some of these men, they love a woman that's a good project. You know what I mean? They like a woman that they think that they can fix and rearrange like a Rubik's cube. They like a woman that got some challenges or anything. You know what I mean? They say to themselves, you know what? She got some hams on her, but you know what? If I feed her a salad once a week, I can bring them hams down to at least a medium. And that's what they like to do. You know what I mean? Men love to work on projects. That's what they love to do. That's why they pick women that she look good, but she need a little assistance. They like a little assistance woman. You know what I mean? They like that. Give them something to do. They gotta tell their friends, hey man, you gonna play some ball after work? Oh man, I can't. I gotta go home, feed my girlfriend a salad, and we gotta go for a walk. Oh man, you feeding her a salad again? Hey man, she all I got. You know what I mean? They love that. Make them feel wholesome and stuff like that. Yeah. They like that. Secretly. Yeah. Women think they're going to change the man, but really, it's the man that ends up at the end of the day changing the woman most of the time. Yeah. Uh, I went to this pastry spot called Perry. Hey, Jen, hold up. I was just riding today with my sister, and we was leaving the market district, and we rolled past, and I seen this new place that just opened called Paris Baguette. I said, we got to go. We got to go there. Why did you bring that up? Oh my God. We rolled past there, and I said, oh, they got a new. I said, it's a new little spot. It said now open, called Paris Baguette. What, this place opening everywhere? Uh, with this Filipino lady, but she talk a lot. What do you mean you couldn't find an opening to close the conversation? That's funny. Now she talk a lot. Well, I don't think that's gonna work for you. She might be a narcissist or something. She might be a narcissist, so that may not work. But you know how to close the conversation. Just say, excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom. That's what you do. You say, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. And then you don't, you decide if you want to go back to the table, or not. Make sure you pay your bill before you leave, Or to close, to get the conversation going back to you, you have to, people that talk like that, you have to abruptly cut them in the conversation. They're used to it. They're used to people cutting them off because they know they long-winded. Just go on, just interrupt. Just say, yeah, and when I was down there in Texas at Buc-ee's, I got about 3 brisket sandwiches. Yeah, I ate them all. Yep, I ate them all, and then I gave my mama one, and then she ate all hers. And then we went down the street and got us 2 big donuts. We ate that too. We walked it off. Sometimes you gotta match the energy too. If you start being long-winded, it'll stop her from being long-winded. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta match the energy. If they're gonna be long-winded, you be long-winded. And then they'll say, something ain't right. Why they talking so much? And then they'll fix their own behavior. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that Mary is watching next to the pastry. Mm-hmm. Wait, did he say it was good? It's not there. Oh, they're really good. Now I got to go. Now I got to go to this Paris Baguette. That's so funny. I had just seen that today, and I said, you know what? I said, they got a new, I said, look over there. They got a new place over there. I said, we need to go over there. That is so funny. That is so crazy. The thing about rich men is they care a lot about image and can be selective. Not always, because I've seen some of them rich men with women. They got a wig. They got a wig on that can be blown away with the wind. I don't know what you're talking about. It's personality more than anything. Rich men are attracted to confident women with unique personalities. The personality gotta be on fire. You got a rich man got everything. He got cars, he got houses, he got, he can talk to any woman any day of the week, all that kind of stuff. You have to be interesting. You have to be interesting. You have to be something that stops him in his tracks, not just by looks, but by personality, how you act, your behavior, your confidence. Your confidence is what's selling the whole thing to him. You gotta be confident. You gotta be overly confident. You got to be have that personality overall, because it's not really about looks with them. It's more about, those things, your character. And most of the time, they meet all kind of people all the time, and they meet all kind of boring ass people. They want somebody to light their fire, make them excited about things and stuff like that. That's what rich men want. So it ain't always, you can't worry about looks. It's more on the side of your character. uh, Why are you see, that you know what your problem is, Cookie? You two worry about what man want. Don't worry about what men want. Don't worry about what they want. Worry about yourself. Worry about your confidence, your power, your femininity and all this kind of stuff, and pour into that and focus on that, and don't focus on what the hell they want. Because if you pour into yourself and make yourself more confident and all this kind of stuff, you might be the one that they want. But you have to do a lot of mental work on yourself. A lot of self-love, self-care, and building up confidence, and stop worrying about what they want. Don't worry about what they want. Just focus on what you want. And your confidence and all that. Worry about that. When you see a rich man with an arrogance, it's because he has been with that girl before he got rich. Be like loyalty. If you was with me while I was down, I value that. I agree. Someone who can make me become a better person. No, don't ever say that. Don't ever say that, Cookie. You don't want somebody that can make you a better person. You need to make yourself a better person. You can't depend on a man to make you happy. You have to be happy with yourself. You can't depend on them to make you happy. You can't depend on them to make you into a woman, and all this kind of stuff. You can't depend on them to do all that. That's too much. You got to do that for yourself. Yeah, no man can make you happy. No man can make you happy at all. You have to make yourself happy. You are adding into his life just like he's adding into your life. But you need to, when you arrive into their relationship, you need to be already prepared. You should already be happy with your life. You should already be confident with yourself. You know, those things should already be within you before you talk to anybody. And that's just the truth. Uh, hmm you got some work to do. You got work to do. Right. Even though Jay is alone in a house with ducks. You know what I mean? Even though Jay is alone in a house with ducks, and he cook a lot of barbecue, and he the only one to show up, he is happy with his life. He brought himself a Rolex. He drive nice car and all that kind of stuff. He's happy with his life. He's at peace. So before he enter in a relationship, he know that he's okay. He know he's independent. He know that his life is fine. He's happy with his life. So when he goes into a relationship, he's not gonna be low confidence and low self esteem and all that kind of stuff because he's sure of himself. He's already sure of himself and he's already confident the whole nine. So he ain't got to worry. He ain't got to worry uh, or anything. He know what he bringing to the relationship. The other person better be able to match the damn energy of Jay. The other person better match the damn energy, or he might stop talking to you. Um, yeah, yeah. Snapshot sniper, don't come in here with your sadness in here. We building positivity and confidence one person at a time. So I don't know what you coming in here being all sassy for. All I know is you have to be happy with you before you go into something new. And that's just the bottom line. You know. So if you want inspiration, Cookie, look up to Jay. Jay is satisfied with his life. He's satisfied with his life. Everything's going fine. Okay? You know what I mean? So he's good to go into something new, but that person also has to be confident and have their life in order and be happy with their life. I love me if you. I love when. Right. Yeah, it's nice to meet people face to face in person and naturally when you out somewhere or you doing something. But you have to be outside, Cookie, a lot to do that. To meet somebody organic like that, you have to be around. You have to be around people. You have to be at places, events. You have to be outside to meet somebody like that. I remember somebody I work with. He met a woman. He met the woman that he married because he went to a conference for his job. He went to a conference and he met a woman and he ended up marrying that woman. You know what I mean? So you gotta get outside and start going places, going to events. Go whatever it is that you're interested in. Go to those events so you can meet new people. So you can meet the man of your dreams or whatever. Rich man. You're bald. You want a bald, Mr. Clean, rich man. You gotta go places. What causes the instant spark in chemistry? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just I think it's a comfort thing. You feel comfortable. That person, something about them makes you feel comfortable. Something about them feels familiar. And something about them is pulling you in. Either it's the way they look, the way they talk, the way their personality is just so light, and desirable or whatever. It could be any of those things. I mean, most of the time it's just, you know, maybe you feel like this person has something in them that you've been missing. You know what I mean? Maybe you've dealt with harsh people, horrible people for a long time, and this person is light and full of energy. They make you smile. They make you laugh. That kind of stuff can cause a spark, as you say. You know, Jay, do you want me? What are you talking about? I did not light up because you mentioned some dang on bread. I just thought it was funny that it was a coincidence that I had passed that damn store today. Today, that is funny. That is so funny. When I bring my sister on here, I'm gonna have when she talk on here, she gonna say, "Yeah, we passed that store. We passed that store." That was funny. I said, "Yeah, we gotta go to that store, Paris Baguette." But yeah, Cookie. You know, find you had in order to have those organic things. Oh, it's something in common. I hear you, Jay. I hear you. I agree. Um, you know, those things are not gonna happen organically like that unless you outside, unless you out here, you know, talking to people, you know, building conversation, building, you know, something. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never looked at somebody and said, "Oh my God, I got, there's something there. We got some type of chemistry or something." You know, I'm a person. I grow on people. I have to grow on you. I'm not an instant. You know, I'm not an instant. Oh my God, I got to have it. I gotta have her. No, I'm a. You gotta get to know me. I got to grow on you. You know, because I have a unique personality. You know, this is a one of a kind personality. You ain't gonna get this nowhere else. Um, to unattractive men and attractive men. Yeah, the person I talk to gotta be a little bit on the at least a 4 or 5. I don't need a 10. I don't want no man that's a 10. I don't want that. That's too much stress and a headache. I don't want a 10. I need like a 4.3. A 4.3 man, you know, he gotta be intelligent. He gotta be able to talk about stuff. He gotta be smart, intelligent, and about a 4.3. Nobody. I mean, most of the people I have talked to, they haven't been no 10, no way. You know, all the people I talked to in my past have not been no 10. You know, they've been in that you know, under 6 range, under 6. I once went on a date with a plastic surgeon. He was nerdy and not that attractive. I was attracted to him. You know why you was attracted to him is because you, in your mind, you probably think you can control him. But don't get fooled. Don't get fooled by an unattractive man, because an unattractive man can still lie and cheat on you and still act a fool. You know what I mean? And still act the ass. Um, if you a 4, you're not gonna make the cut. Jay said he ain't talking to a 4. You know, I prefer somebody lower on the totem pole, like a 4.5 to a 5. That's because in your mind, Cookie, you live in a fantasy. And you probably thought you can control him or something. Sometimes when people think they look better than their partner, they feel like they got the upper hand or something like that. And so naturally they are attracted to the possibility of control, not attracted to the person per se, but attracted to the idea that they can control the other person because they feel like, they're not as attractive. Yeah, you like that man probably for other reasons, and you talk to a woman that are a 10, but I ain't looking to be with them. But for some reason, they always try to be close to me. I don't be picking up the phone when they call. Jay, what kind of man is you that you don't pick up the phone when these women call you? Now, half the time, these women, it's hard to get a woman these days, Jay. You better take one of them tens and make them your girlfriend or wife or whatever the hell. The plastic surgeon can't be controlled. He took the lead. Oh, he took the lead. But that's what you liked. There you go. That's what you liked, Cookie. A man that know what he want and confident. You know what I mean? So he was unattractive and confident. You were attracted to his confidence. You can't be with a woman that you look better than her. Mm, 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 mm. You know what? Men are more visual, so they woman gotta look like something. You know what I mean? Because y'all want to be able to take your woman around, your friends and family, and all that kind of stuff, and be like, "Who's that over there, man? She hot." Oh yeah, that's my new woman over there, Sarah Beckany. Yeah, yeah. Look at her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't look at her too much, but you can take a glance. Yeah, 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 yeah. I met her over on Dearborn and Crenshaw Court. Yeah, she was washing her car, but she was washing it the wrong way. So I stepped over there and I was like, you washing your car the wrong way. Let me show you how to do it. And then, I flashed her my rollie. I flashed her my rollie. She got hypnotized. And then I got that number. That's what they be doing. So, um, these men tried kissing on her first day and had something on me. They would try kissing. Mm. All men gonna try to get a kiss on that date anyway, because they feel like they don't want to feel like their time was wasted, so they gonna try to sneak in that kiss. Whether they got a bad breath or a lizard tongue, it don't matter. They gonna try to lick the side of your face so they can at least go to sleep that night. You know what I mean? Because them dates be exhausted, sitting there talking about all your feelings and your business and explain to her, yeah, I had my license and my license got suspended and I got it back now, but my car got in a car wreck and all that kind of stuff. And then she says, oh my God. Oh yeah, and all that happened. But I'm doing good now. I'm working at a Radio Shack. And now that I'm working at Radio Shack, I got a little money, to do, stuff like this, like take a pretty woman like you out to dinner and stuff like that. I'm hoping that you can come back to my place. Well, me really, I would like to go to your place because I ain't got a place really. But if I can go back to your place and we can have some Netflix and chill time, I think that'd be a good end of this night. And then she hit him with the, well, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so we're not gonna be able to do that. He gonna look forward to that kiss because he ain't gonna be asleep knowing that he went on this long ass date, told you all his business, and then he don't get no damn kiss. Oh, Kyle is back. Kyle is back. Back from where? They would say, we've been on several days. Why'd you get it? They do that. I had to tell somebody, asking me how come I wouldn't kiss them, and I had to tell him finally. I said, your breath stink. That's why. Uh, and I would really give the days the shot. Mm. Oh yeah. Welcome back, Kyle. Um, but anyway, yeah, I had to tell him your breast thing. You know, I didn't want to tell him at first, but he kept. Then he finally just was like, what's going on?" I said, "Your breast thing." Yeah, I could smell. I could. You know, I was smelling your breath before I seen you. Before I seen you, I was smelling your breath. And after that, I said, you know what? I'm gonna stick with him. You know, because he fixed it. He fixed the breath. You know what I mean? If he didn't fix it, then that would have been a problem. But he fixed it, and so you know, I was good after he fixed it. I was like, because we went somewhere on a date, and that's all I could smell was his breath. It was everywhere. It was like a can of Raid just spraying around the room. I said, God, what's going on here? What is that? I feel like I'm being poisoned. What's going on? But he fixed it. That was the thing. He fixed it, and everything was fine after that. Everything was good. But you know, the men, they be wanting that kiss cookie. They be wanting that kiss. You ain't got to give it to them because, you know, that's up to you. That's your choice. You ain't got to do it at all. And when you say no, no mean no. You know, if you tell them no, I don't want to kiss you. I'm not going to do it. I don't feel like it. I don't owe you nothing. You know, tell them no. Tell them no. But see, men want to kiss you, Cookie, because, you know, they want you to want them. You know what I mean? And that kiss may make you want them more than usual. You know what I mean? Because they'll kiss you in your soul. These men, they've been practicing for years and years since they've been teenagers. So when they kiss women and, you know, they kissing you at the end of the night, they about to kiss you into your soul. You know, make you change your mind. You know what I mean? Like, dang, I should have let him come over tonight. So the next time you see him and y'all go on a date, you know, he know he in there. Cause you gonna want to kiss. When you want to kiss, and he said, "Oh yeah, got her," and then that's it. That's all she wrote. Just so they kiss you to get you to want to kiss them, and then they got you. They got you. Hey man, what happened last night, man? You know. You know what happened last night, man. You know what happened, man. You need there to be a connection. Yeah, the connection is the kiss. That's the connection. And then they reel you in like a fish. See, men like to hunt, but not like a tiger hunting in the wild. They like to go fishing. Pull you in, take one of those fishing lure things. Jay out here saving lives. I'm out here saving car. I'm about to give me a presidential. I ain't no rush to kiss no woman nowadays. I need to see a clean bill of health. Not see a clean bill of health. See, Jay is particular. Oh, that woman. She gonna have to go through a health inspection before he even touch her. That means something has happened to Jay in the past, and he don't want that shit to repeat ever again. And he said, okay, the next set of women, I need to know when last time you been to the gyno. I need when last time you been to the doctor. Would you got all your shots? You got all your shots? Do you smoke, drink? When last time you peed in a cup? Oh, last week. What happened? What was you doing that you had to pee in a cup? What happened? Oh, you was looking for a job. Oh, you ain't got no job? See, Jay is going to be like, yeah. Yeah, you know what? It was nice talking to you. It was nice talking to you and all that. And I wish you well. I wish you well. Attractiveness doesn't guarantee. That's true. Hmm. I don't be playing about getting tested though. If she can't show results, I gotta bag up. Nothing has happened to me in the past. Don't be over here spreading rumors. I ain't spreading no rumors. I'm just saying. You very particular. I probably won't never date again. Probably. I think that I think I'm too old to be honest. So I probably won't ever date anybody ever again. So, make sure y'all take my advice. Write all my advices down for y'all next people that y'all gonna bring into y'all life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, make sure everything is in place before you tango and meet these people and deal with them. I ain't got no man. Uh, I don't think uh I don't know. I don't think I want to go through dating again. You know what I mean? I don't feel like doing that. It's too stressful. It's too much of a headache. I'm mentally exhausted from relationships, so I don't want to do that again. I want to be set. I want to be. Uh, I want to, do my own thing and be at peace. I took a long break from that. I remember. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cookie, you should do that because you are a young person and you should get out there and meet people and date and all that kind of stuff. Why you telling us you about to take the trash out? See, Jay he gotta take that trash out. So you gotta keep doing that kind of stuff because he gotta prepare for when he talk to somebody that he automatically gets up, take that damn trash out, and not be told to do it. See, that's what men supposed to do. They supposed to just get up. Alarm bell goes off in their brain. Oh shit, let me take out the trash. My Uncle Jackie Ball got a nice mustache, do construction. He got a house. AZ, I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, Cookie want a bald man. You want kids too? Oh, Cookie. I'm gonna pray for you, girl. I'm gonna pray for you. You're a rich man. I hope you get a rich man so you can have a nanny or something. Kids are stressful. I hope you get a rich man and that you get a nanny, somebody to assist you with all of that. I'm not saying it's not worth having kids. I'm gonna say it's a lot of sacrifice. To be honest, it's sacrifice. And if you don't have the patience and the energy and that sacrificing you, is not gonna go well. Not my uncle ain't finna argue with you. Cookie. You don't want to work a 9-to-5 job? You definitely need to find you a well-to-do man. Because the average man ain't gonna live. You got to go to work. Okay, you gonna have to definitely get some man well off. Find you a finance man, an accountant or something like that. You know, not a lawyer or doctor, because they be cheating. They be cheating on their part, on their wives and all this kind of stuff. You get you a regular man that got a job that make him so tired he can't function when he get home. Get you a construction man. I mean, they cheat too, but it's not as much because their job is so tiring. They so tired from their job, they don't have the energy to cheat like that. You know who cheat all the time? The warehouse men. That's who cheat. So don't talk to no warehouse men. Don't talk to none of them. Talk to somebody in the financial area. Yeah, that's what you want, Cookie. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want somebody that's a business owner, CEO, somebody that has a lot to lose. You know what I mean? Something like that. Nobody that's in the warehouse. The warehouse people, they got their own society. But then the warehouse, they be sleeping with each other, cheating with each other, the whole nine. Sick. Right, Cookie. That's the right mindset. That's the right mindset. He need to be on your level or above. He need to be at your level or above, Cookie. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. You know what I mean? I've learned so much in this life. I've learned so much about relationships and all this kind of stuff. I've learned a lot. About the ball janitor. Oh! I have learned so much in this life about relationships, and I just, I cannot tolerate a lot of stuff. And that's probably why I want to be by myself for a while. I can't tolerate all that craziness. I may come back out and date in 2027, but 2026, I have to put that whole year to bed. I had to put the whole year to rest and focus on what kind of man do you like? Just smart, nerdy man. Smart, nerdy man that has interesting conversations. That's it. That's the only qualification. I mean, that's not the only qualification, but that's the main one. Gotta be smart. I don't want nobody that's not smart. How do I act when a man hollers at me? I had a man. I wouldn't say holler at me, but he was upset. He was upset at me about something, and it was a little bit of hollering because he was upset about something, and the more he kept pressing about what he's upset about, I wouldn't say I hollered at him. I would say that I was getting upset because what he was saying it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense what he was hollering about. Um, what he got upset about was not, in my mind, worth causing an argument over. But I think when somebody is upset with me or yelling at me or whatever, I think um I'm a calm spirit. I'm a calm person. I don't react in an angry way automatically. You know, I don't think I have an angry spirit. I'm trying to figure out why are we having this back and forth first, and when it escalates, I just get when it starts to escalate, I just get upset, and then I go silent. That's it. Which is something that I've never done before, going silent on somebody, but I learned that behavior from somebody else. And so that was my natural response, is to get upset and go silent. Uh, gotta cook, gotta be fertile, and believe in God. All of that. Mm, good luck. Good luck. Good luck, AZ. That's a lot of qualities you gotta find in a woman. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you very much. Um, I might find somebody one day, but I'm not concentrated on that. I'm concentrated on doing things for me, and that's it. That's all I'm concentrated on. I can't be concentrated on anything else. AZ said, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids. Well, AZ, that's good that you don't have no kids yet. You can start your family. Your 5 kids. Hmm. Single life is interesting because you just watch everybody else and look at what everybody else is doing and stuff like that. But um, I think single life is fine. I'm okay. I'm at peace. I go to work. I work on my projects. That's it. That's all I do. I'm not trying to do nothing else. I'm not trying to do nothing else but have fun, do things for me, and that's it. That's all I'm focused on. You need you a woman worthy to leave it all in. What? Hey Ronnie, how you doing? What in the world? AZ's off the chain. Right, Cookie? We ain't gotta deal with the disrespect, the drama, the craziness, the back and forth and all of this, You know, I don't have to text all the time. That's one thing I don't miss. I don't miss sitting here texting all the time. That stuff started to get crazy. And so and a lot of things can be misunderstood when you're texting somebody all the time. And I got tired of that. The texting, the awkwardness. I that stuff was off the chain. So I don't miss none of that stuff. I've never had like a real actual companion, So if, in my next relationship, if I do ever have another one, which I'm not sure even today, if I will ever talk to somebody else, But if I ever talk to somebody else, uh, I would like an actual companion, not just a placeholder. You know what I mean? I don't want a placeholder. I want an actual partner, companion, whatever. Yeah, I had awkward relationships. I had relationships where it just didn't feel complete, or it didn't feel like I'm actually part of something. It felt like I am like I'm an outsider to their life. You know what I mean? That's what it felt like in all these relationships I've been in. Like I'm the outsider looking in instead of being a actual part of something. And so, um, that's why it's important. The next relationship, if I ever get into another one, it has to be a full relationship, not, you know, there's only a piece of you that's in the relationship. That's not a relationship. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in something like that ever again. I can't do that. I've done that a few times, been with people who are, I'm just, I don't know. I'm just somebody they talking to for the moment, and it's not a real complete relationship. Like, I can give a good example. One of my cousins is in a real relationship. You know, they are they pour into each other. They're invested in each other. They have interesting conversations with each other. You know what I mean? They have they go places and do interesting things and stuff like that. They share in their responsibilities. You know, uh, he likes to go grocery shopping and she doesn't. So, he does the grocery shopping and stuff like that. And they share in responsibilities and stuff like that. It's not one person, doing this or doing that. It's it's a combined effort to make things work, to make things to meet challenges together, not being in a relationship as two separate entities. You know what I mean? It's one entity, not two separate entities. It's one entity with, you know, two disregarded entities, meaning that I have my personality and the things that I like to do, and you have your personality and the things you like to do. But as a unit, we come together as a unit to resolve problems, to meet challenges, to do things together. And we also have our lives where we do things here and there and all that kind of stuff. That's a relationship. That's a relationship. I would say breadcrumbing. I would say just not fully invested in a way. And I guess a little bit of breadcrumbing there. I would say that too, because the whole, gaslighting and mind games, acting like telling you one thing, but the behavior is something else. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we together, but it doesn't feel like it. It don't feel like it. And I can't make us feel like we together if you're not, willing to act like we are fully in a relationship. So can a relationship work if you don't have much in common with the other person? I mean, sometimes not having that much in common makes each person unique and you can learn from each other. So those kind of relationships do work because you are completely two different people and you learn from each other, and so that's what makes the relationship work. Let's say he's super into sports and other things, and you aren't into that. Yeah, that can work, Cookie. I've dated people that love sports, and I don't love sports. I mean, that can work. It's kind of better when you have something in common like that, something that the other person is passionate about, or at least you are willing to learn about what your person is passionate about. You willing to, learn and understand why they love football. You may not sit and watch every game with that person, but you may, participate and go to a game every now and then, or go to a sporting event every now and then, and because that's important to that person, that it's gonna make them feel good because you're participating. You're not just a person standing on the outside just looking in the window. You're actually a participant in something they like to do. And when you do that, in turn, they will, do the same thing for you. Some stuff that you passionate about, they're gonna show up and be there for something that you love to do. So, it can go, either way. But if you passionate about something like sports or something, it may be a little bit easier to have somebody that's already understanding of what the thing that you like the most. But it can still work even if you don't like sports. It can still work. It can still work. So, but anyway, I guess I better get off of here so I can go to bed because I gotta get up early. I got stuff to do. Jay, what the hell you coming back here for? How long it take you to take out the trash? Is your trash all the way on another piece of land? What land? What land is your trash can? Jay went to go take out his trash and got lost. He got lost to the trash can. Where's the bangs? You've been talking about the new hair from Jay. AZ. The new hair is coming. Okay, it's coming. I don't know what day. Now, I don't know if it's gonna have bangs. I don't know. But my sister made the hair. She made the hair, so it took a minute for her to make it. Um, we ain't tripping. You said you'd be right back. You had to go take out the trash, and you never came back. I'm about to call 911 to be honest. I was gonna call 911 to see if somebody had kidnapped you, like a raccoon had kidnapped you at the trash can and dragged you down into the sewer or something. I was gonna call 911. I don't know how fast Texas police get to your house. I mean, I wasn't worried because I don't even care really. I'm not worried. Yeah, I like bangs too, but I don't know if that's the style I'm going for. The hair I got that's coming is long. It's very long, like a Rapunzel, because you know that's what I like. Now I don't know about no bangs, but we will see. We will see if it has bangs. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna have no bangs. I don't know why AZ is obsessed with my hairstyle with no damn bangs. But we'll see. But it's gonna be long. I tell you that. It's gonna be long hair. And I ain't getting no direction from Jay about my hair. So you know, I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna hear from him either. Talking about some hair. Leave the hair alone. It's not really, Jay. Now he's trying to give you some fatherly advice. Go ahead and take his fatherly advice, Cookie. Go on, take his fatherly advice. He over here trying to be a positive person. It took a lot out of him to write that. I want you to know that. Cookie, it took all his energy to write that paragraph. Because he normally don't like to write no paragraph. That took all his energy to write that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, be selective. These men are selective. You know, they don't want a woman with two extra toes on one foot. I'm not a hater. Where do you see? Do I look like a hater to you, Jay? Do I? Cougar. Wait a second. Let me put my glasses back on. Cougar. I ain't no cougar. I'm not a cougar because I can't pay your bills. I don't pay your bills. I can't pay your bills. So I know I ain't no damn cougar. I ain't got no pocket change to be paying nobody bills. So I ain't no cougar. And I don't be dating young men. I don't even want a young man. I don't want nobody in their 20s and 30s. I don't want nobody young. I ain't interested. Okay? I know somebody right now, okay, who's dating a young man, and she going through trials and tribulations because her young man just got locked up, crying. Her young man just got locked up, and she can't sleep. Right, Cookie. We need sugar daddy. That's what I want. I want a nice sugar daddy that don't require nothing from me. Yeah, I don't want no young man. Ain't nothing I can do with somebody young. What I'm gonna do with a 20-something-year-old? I don't want that. What I'm gonna do with a 30-year-old? I don't want that either. I ain't got time. I need somebody that's old. They got gray hair, specks of gray hair in their head because they've been through some stuff, but not too much. I don't want them to been through so much that it bring them down. Y'all need y'all daddy. Y'all talking about shit. Jay, I need you to be quiet. I know you ain't in here talking about we need some a daddy. You want a woman that is disease free, and we want a man that got money. What's the problem? You looking for a disease free woman? Why do older men like younger women? Because they can easily manipulate younger women. That's the bottom line. They could tell that young girl, yeah, I'm the CEO of Ford and all this kind of stuff, and he work at the Piggly Wiggly. And just because he drive a Lincoln town car, you know what I mean? He drive a Lincoln, she think he got some money. Yeah, me and Big Ben, he gonna pick me up in the Lincoln. It's the first time I ever talked to a man that got a Lincoln Cadillac. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he be spending money on me, taking me to Applebee's, and last weekend he took me to Red Lobster. Mm-hmm. And he paid for half of my hairdo. I had to pay for the other half. He said he gonna give me the other half next week. He gonna give it back to me. All I'm saying is that older men like to date younger women because they can easily manipulate and fool them easily. It's so easy to do that. Some 25-year-old, you could tell her anything. You could tell a 25-year-old, you could tell her anything and she'll believe you. I don't think younger women are to be blamed because they don't know what they're getting into. They don't know what they get. You like manipulating older women. Now see, that's a problem too. Older women get manipulated by younger men, thinking that these younger men really want them, but really the younger man just wants access to money or whatever she got. Would a 50-year-old man think I'm a child if I'm 31? No, they don't think you a child. They just think you young enough to be manipulated. That's it. You still young enough to be manipulated. Livia 60. Jay, you better get on out of here and go on to bed. Go on to bed. Go on to bed. You over here talking about I'm 60 years old. What the hell you talking about? Why you telling all my business? Why you telling people I got a bad knee and I can't see? We can clearly see. I can't see because I got glasses on. No problem, Lion. Keep coming back to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. I give you more game. Telling people I got a bad knee. I don't need you going around telling my business. Now, it's different when I tell my business, but I don't need you going around uh, uh, talking about I got a bad knee or whatever. See, this is why me and Jay can't get along. It's because he constantly is my number one hater. He hates me because I got a Rolex, for one. I got a Rolex, and he is so upset about it. I'm upshining his watch. I don't know why he mad. He upset. He's mad. He's really mad at the Filipino woman because he really liked her and he wanted that shit to work, and it didn't work because she talked too damn much, and he couldn't get out the conversation. So he thought about it and said, dang, that could have been the one, but she talked too much. So he had to walk out with his baguette and go home empty-handed. I wish the best for Jay. I wish he find somebody that I don't know. It's gonna take a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the pastry place. I'm gonna go to that pastry baguette. I'll probably go Monday or something because I'm gonna be out that way on my way to the office. I'm gonna go to the office and on my way back, maybe I'll go on my lunch. Maybe I'll go on my lunch over there to Paris baguette and give me some type of pastry or something. I had to look up the hours because I was just driving by and I happened to see it was now open. They sell coffee too. Ooh. That's just funny how they just that you mentioned that and I seen that. That was funny. But in the area that I'm in, they opening all kind of new stuff around that area anyway. It's a very popular area. Lots of selection. What kind of pastry did you get? Or did you get a baguette? Yeah, I love me some pastries. Now I can't do it too much. I don't like to do too much. But once in a blue moon. Yeah, I like going to coffee shops and having like a little coffee. Some coffee and some conversation. I like doing that. I'm a coffee date person. Like somebody asked me on a date and they said let's go to a coffee shop. I'll go to the damn coffee shop. I'll go to the coffee shop, have my little date. It's a coffee like pastry. What? It tastes like coffee? Mm-hmm. I'm going there on the strength of what Jay is saying. Now, he said it was good. Now, we may have two different kinds of taste buds, but I'm going to go and see what's going on. Because I like to go to the new spots. Right where I live, we have a fancy coffee shop that I can walk really around the corner and go to this fancy coffee shop. I haven't been there yet. Yeah, tell us the name of the pastry so we know what to get. Cookie, I'm gonna tell you where it is. Cookie, over on oh, but their road is closed. Do you know 116th Street, Cookie? Over on 116th Street, if you drive down by going towards Pennsylvania and 116th Street, if you go down the street, you'll see it. It's in like a little. There's a garage. There's a parking garage, and then that pastry place is right next door. That baguette place is right next door to it. It's called a coffee bun. I'm gonna have to write. Let me write that down. Do I got a pen over here? I might be able to. I'll probably remember it because that's not a hard thing to remember. Coffee bun. Let's go to South America and taste coffee. Yeah, come pick me up. I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try out this little coffee bun. Yeah, Cookie is right there on 116th Street. You can't miss it. All you do is just drive down the street. Very light and simple, like me. Plain but good. Is this the way you describe yourself? You a damn coffee bun? This is so. Boy, it's already sounding bland. Cookie. This is gonna be the blandest pastry we ever had in our life. Now, me and Cookie gonna go there and try. I'm gonna try, and we gonna report back, and we gonna say this shit was the most blandest damn lifeless pastry I ever had in my life. Almond croissants. Ooh. You know, my favorite is chocolate croissant. I love a chocolate croissant. And you know who make them the best? Um, Chicago. I had me a chocolate croissant in Chicago. It was so good. It probably is boring, Cookie. We now once we taste it, you know, we can say to ourselves, yeah, if this is his personality, yeah, it lines up. It lines up with this damn coffee bun. Bland and boring. Oh, oh, I'm not. Oh, I do got my watch. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see here. Oh. I almost forgot I got this watch. I don't know if I'll be able to see the whole website on here. I don't even know if I can see. No, that ain't it. I don't even know if you can see stuff like that. No, that's not it. Oh. What do you mean it's Hey Siri, open up Safari.
It doesn't look like you have an app named Safari. You can search for it in the App Store.
What do you mean I don't have an app named Safari? What kind of watch is this? Oh. Oh, I see. Dang. I don't got Safari? Dang. Ain't that a bitch? Wait a second. I don't have Safari? Read your question. Let me tell you something. Every time you come in here, you say there's a question. Ain't no damn question. Jay, I want you to be quiet. You still jealous of my watch. Every time you look at me, you see this watch and you jealous of it. So stop being jealous of my watch. Jay, stop being jealous of my watch. You a hater. Come on here hating all the time. Um, what do you think of people waiting till marriage to lose their V card? I know guys in their 30s still never done anything with a girl. I think it's a good thing. Hold on to your. Oh, now don't listen to Cookie. Go ahead and wait. You know. Now, if you listen to some of the confessions that people have put online about getting married and never having sex before and finally having sex with somebody and then they realize they disappointed. You know what I mean? There are so many anonymous people go online, talk about the person they married to and how they want to get a divorce because, you know, they realize either he don't know how to do nothing or she is boring or something. Something going on with either one. And they hate being married now. So you have to be, if you sure of yourself, that you gonna throw somebody back out. Go ahead and wait. You know what I mean? If you sure of yourself that you may, I want to give you money if you do what I say. I know I don't want you. I don't need no money, Chanel. What? Why? What? Why is she saying don't wait? What's wrong with that girl? Well, Cookie is on fire right now. Her body's on fire right now. She want a bald man, and so Cookie just saying she just saying whatever comes off the top of her dome right now. So don't disregard. Um, are you boring? No, I'm not. I'm not boring. I'm a ask Jay. Jay come on here every single day to for my personality. He come on here every day for my personality every time I'm on live stream. So if I was truly a boring person, he would never ever come on this damn live stream and visit. So I'm not boring. I don't have a lot of subscribers or anything like that, and I don't have a lot of viewers during my live stream. But I can tell you this: if Mr. J Mills is taking time on his off night to come to this live stream and all of this, when he could be getting them ducks out of his pool, where he could be preparing washing his socks or something, because he don't really like people, to be honest. He don't really like people, and for him to take time out of his day, even interrupting his chores to sit on here and talk, that takes a lot out of a person like him. So I can't be boring if he is taking time out of his day to interrupt his chores of taking trash and all that to come on here and sit on here. So I know I'm not boring. Uh, no, he don't need to come to our pastry shop. Uh, Cookie. Don't invite that man down here. He needs to stay over there in Texas in that hot ass weather. He needs to stay down there because it regulates his mood. You know what I mean? That Texas temperature keeps him in control. And we can't control somebody like that down here. So, he don't need to come up here and eat no pastry up here. He stay down there. He been trying to find him a Filipino woman. He need to go find him some Filipino women and go on and stay down there and marinate down there in the sun. He don't need to come. He don't need to come up here. Mm-mm. Yeah, we will. I wouldn't be able to deal with nobody like Jay. You know, he got mood swings. I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for somebody, a grown man that got mood swings. Don't want to talk. Get mad when you talking to him, but they want you to talk. He wants somebody to talk, but then he don't want you to talk too much. It's good to wait for a person you love to do it with. Would be much better for two people and love each other. Yeah, that's true. But it's better to wait. Just wait. You don't want to come down to Indiana because it's a ghost town. Jay, if it was a ghost town, then I'm a ghost. Then why the hell you talking to a ghost? This is not a ghost town. It's full of people. It's full of Walmart people, Indy 500 people, trailer people, all kind of people. And really probably the kind of people that Jay don't like. Jay lives in a snooty neighborhood. He lives in a snobby, snooty, suburban neighborhood. That's where he live at. And so he looked down. He looked down on some folks. You know. He's at that stage in life he can look down on people. Can you explain why it's better to wait and why some don't want to wait? It's better to wait so you can have a good experience. What inspires me to write? You telling me I should be promoting this book? This is my book. Okay, channel wants me to promote my book. This is my book that I wrote. It is adult stories. It is free to read on my Patreon. You can read it on my Patreon. You have to join the Patreon. But the book is on there and you can read it. You can read it on the Patreon. You don't have to get the physical copy. You can read it on my Patreon. So, but anyway, uh what inspires me to write the book? I know what he said. I know what he said. I don't need you. See, that's what I'm talking about. I know what he said. I was getting to it. Anyway, what inspires me to write my story is my own, experiences, my own intimate experiences. Um, uh, Inspire me to write the stories that I write. So that these are deeply personal experiences that are intertwined in these stories. So there's a little bit of me in these stories. You know what I mean? So you get to learn a lot about me in a more intimate way when you read this book. You know what I mean? Um, uh, but if I had to pin down my exact inspiration for writing overall, not just writing this book, but for writing over, is my daddy. My daddy's my inspiration because he used to write a lot of poetry and stories and stuff like that. So that's my inspiration to keep writing because he's no longer here. And so I want to keep writing. Um, Jay, uh, have you stayed a couple of days and visit? Stay a couple of days. Who you talking to? Uh, oh, you talking to Cookie? Hey, Lord Kelvin, how you doing? Good evening. Oh no, hold on. It's good morning. It's one. Let me look at my watch. It's 1:21 a.m. You know why I'm still on here at 1:20 a.m.? Because don't nobody want to go to bed. Oh, thank you, Channel. Thank you very much. So if you read my story, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think of my stories. If you join the Patreon and you like my stories, let me know what you think of my stories. I love to read the feedback that I get from people reading my stories. It means a lot. Uh, mm-hmm. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Go to my Patreon and all of that. Who is in Texas? Jay is in Texas. He's the only person here at this moment in Texas. I'm in Indiana. Jay says he doesn't want to visit here because it's a ghost town. But we didn't ask him to visit here. We don't want him to visit here because, he is not that kind. Did you know? Did you go to the park? Yes, just this book is on. Well, two of them is on Patreon. Did you go to a barbecue place? Texas is known for their barbecue. He trying to lure you in, Cookie, to come down there and eat some damn barbecue. See what he try. Today's recipe: if you cook too much, make sure you have some freezer bags so you can store the leftovers in the refrigerator. What is the recipe? What is the recipe? And why are you up so late? What Indiana is known for as far as food, we are known for corn, corn and pork tenderloins. What's the problem? I don't know. I don't even know if Texas got the best barbecue. I think it's a toss up between uh, Tennessee and North Carolina. Texas thinks they have the best barbecue, but it's probably Tennessee, to be honest. How much for an in-person book reading? Uh, you want me to read this book in person? How am I gonna read it to you in person? Uh, I think you should get off of this internet at 13 years old. I don't know what you on here for. Carolyn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think North Carolina, Tennessee, uh, it, got some. Texas got some competition there. You hear a lot about Tennessee and North Carolina barbecue. I don't know where they came from. And then the numbers be showing that there's nobody in here. The number be off the chain to me. Um, yeah, I don't know why it says that. I think YouTube be trying to play mind games with me. Cause then when I log off and I see the count, the views be way higher. So I don't know what's going on. I hate the barbecue in Texas. People think if the meat falls off the bone, it's a good thing. Right, there you go. See, I already knew it. I already knew it. I haven't even had Texas barbecue, but I have seen a lot of videos, and they're more fascinated with falling off the bone. I don't know about the taste. I don't know about the taste. But when it comes to taste, I can tell you Tennessee barbecue, hands down, got the flavor because they got their own Tennessee seasoning. That Memphis, Tennessee seasoning or rub that you put on your ribs, 10 out of 10. Reason being, you may make a big old pot of recipes and you don't want any food to go to waste. Where do you get this stuff from? Oh, Kansas City and Carolina are the best. I heard about Kansas City barbecue. You gonna review from someone that don't live in Texas. Jay, don't get upset. Don't get upset because somebody talking about your precious barbecue down there. Okay, don't get upset. Oh yeah, I like burnt ends too. I like burnt ends. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I haven't had barbecue, like a whole spread of barbecue in a long in a long time. I haven't had a whole spread of barbecue, but I like the burnt ends. I like some baby back and them sausages. Those sausage links. I gotta have the sausage link. Uh, I gotta have those sausage links and uh baked beans. Now I like the way the down south people make their baked beans. It's so good. Like my daddy does. He put the hamburger in it. Hmm. Oh dang! Ooh boy, you making Jay blood about to boil. Ooh, you said it's overrated. Oh Lord, oh Lord. We ain't gonna be able to keep this live stream going too much longer because Jay is about to be on fire. His feet burning right now. He's so mad that you just said that. Hmm. His feet burning right now. Jay's feet is on fire right now. We gonna talk about one of his faves. See now, so now that he said that it was overrated, Cookie, we know this cookie with this coffee bun about to be bland as hell. We know this coffee bun cookie is about to be bland as hell. Taste buds is fried. He ain't got the taste buds, Cookie. He ain't got the taste buds. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's gonna be. We gonna have to bring us a side of cinnamon and sugar to put on the pastry to make it taste good. We got to bring us a side of butter, some some honey butter. We gonna have to bring us a side of seasoning for the coffee bun because I already could. I could already feel it taste dry. It probably tastes real dry. He ain't said nothing bad about Hutchinson's. No Lord. So you can take one hit, but you can't take two. What if he say Hutchinson's is overrated? What you gonna do then? You gonna fall out? Ain't nobody going with no bad attitude. Ooh. Ain't nobody going with no bad attitude. You need to be ashamed of yourself. Jay, you need to be ashamed of yourself on this live stream. I'm going into the pastry place with a good attitude. I'm going there. I'm gonna go up to the thing. I'm gonna say, can you give me one of those coffee buns? And the woman's probably gonna say, you sure you want one of them? That's one of our driest. That's one of our driest pastries. You sure you want that? You sure you want the coffee bun? We got this over here, the alligator cake. You want the alligator Danish? Because oh, we got a chocolate croissant. You want that? Because I'm telling you right now, that coffee bun is dry like a piece of sourdough bread. You want that? You sure? I'ma go. I'ma go. I'm gonna give it an honest review. If it's good, I'm gonna give Jay his props and say, you know what? Jay know what he talking about. Hmm. Jay know it. Now, if you make me spend my little money and it's nasty, I'm gonna be upset. I know a coffee bun. I need to look and see what the hell it look like. I can tell by the look of it. It's probably gonna be dry. I'm gonna have to look. I can't look on my watch because I ain't got Safari. Me either. Oh my God, we are twins. I do not like stuff that got filling in it. I have never liked that stuff. I do not like Twinkies. I don't like what them things called moon pies. I don't like Boston cream, nothing eclairs. I don't like nothing that got filling in it. I don't like jelly donuts. I don't like none of that stuff. I've never liked filling in my food like that. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I might actually like the coffee bun, to be honest. I don't like. You know, the most I've ever done as far as filling was a cheese Danish. I can tolerate that, but as far as some, oozing out, I don't like that oozing. I don't like that oozy, that oozy in my mouth. I don't like that. Mm-mm. I don't like that at all. So, yeah, I'm gonna try the coffee bun and get a little coffee. I might go tomorrow. I don't know. I gotta see what hours is open. I might go tomorrow. Maybe I'll stop by there in the morning or something. Mm. And see what Jay is talking about. Cause you sound like an only child. You spoiled. Who's the only child? You talking about Jay? Yeah, Jay's probably the only child, to be honest. I can't imagine him having brothers and sisters. I can't imagine that. He probably is the only child, to be honest. Coffee bun is what happened with a muffin and hamburger, but ever I did it crazy. Boy, Jay, Cookie cutting you up tonight. She cutting you up about this damn coffee bun. It better be good, cause you gonna give us our money back. If we go to this pastry place and it's nasty, you better have your cash app ready. Sending us over to this place, knowing it's bland and dry. That's like I went to that Cinnabon place, or not Cinnabon, what's it called? Cinnaholic. Went there, tastes like some cinnamon rolls you get out of the grocery store. Disappointed. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed when I ate that damn thing. I said, this is a waste of my damn money. Thank you. Thank you very much, Levi. Uh, I'm spoiled. Spoiled by who? I'm not the only child. I'm not spoiled. Who's spoiling me? What do you mean you know how much it costs too? First of all, let me tell you something. Don't be coming on here talking about you gonna pay for it if we don't like it, and then gonna say, and don't be trying to scam me basically, because I know what it costs. If we come back here and say it costs $200, you better send that $200. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Um, how much you selling it for? Selling what? What am I selling? What the hell I'm selling? I'm not selling anything. You want my glasses? I give you my glasses. I'm selling my glasses for $300. Yeah, that's when it's time to go. That's when it's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed now, because now it's after the midnight hour, and I really ain't supposed to be out here with the vampires. They're gonna try to devour me in a minute, so I gotta get off of here. The questions are gonna start coming. Oh, what you got on? Let me see what you got on. Do a 360. Do a handstand on your head. What you got on? Oh, you ain't got no drawers on? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me more. Tell me more. There's a hole in your back. Yeah, show me your hole in your back. Show me your foot rotating off. Show me your foot. Your foot dirty. Show me your dirty foot. I want to see your dirty foot. I want to see your dirty foot. That's what they want to do. They want to see everything. They want to see your dirty drawers. Or your dirt. Oh, are your drawers dirty? Yeah, show me. I want to see them. I want to see what's going on. See what's going on. You a size you a size 54L. Yeah, there's some big ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Show me what they look like. Show me what they look. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. And then you tell her you seen boobs before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I ain't seen yours. I ain't seen yours. I seen them before, but I ain't seen yours. You know, you're different. You're special. Yeah, I want to see yours. You know. What if women did that to men? What if women did that to men and just walk up to you and say, let me see it. See what? See what you got in them drawers. Let me see it. Let me see what's going on. I mean, you seen a man before. Yeah, I seen him, but I ain't seen yours. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing like yours. You special. You know. What he saying? Uh, Cookie, did you get done for another woman? Ain't nobody. What? Oh my God. Boy, Cookie about to tear you up. Big Stank. Cookie about to tear you up. She on a roll tonight. She about to tear you up. I don't know what. I don't know. You came in with the wrong attitude. I don't know what's going on in your home life. But Cookie about to tear you up. She about to tear you a new one. Well, here come that argumentative side. That argumentative side about to come out. I'll let her take it. Be in the bushes watching everything, but can't get the story right. I told you better leave Cookie alone. You better leave Cookie alone, Big Stank. You better leave her alone. She on a roll. She on a roll. She gonna snap. She gonna start snapping necks. They sandwich too at that place, like healthy stuff. Damn, you tasted the sandwich too, Jay? Damn, Jay, what you have there? You had a full course meal. You done had the sandwich and the coffee bun. It's worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. He had the sandwich and a pastry and a coffee. Yeah. It is worse than I thought. Jay, I'm gonna pray for you. I hope you find somebody. I hope you really find somebody because you need a lifeline. Mm-hmm. You need a lifeline. You need help right now. Why you go to that pastry place and get all that? Oh, you didn't get the sandwich. You was looking at the sandwiches. That's what's going on. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you had a good time. It sounds like this is a place that you'll go back to, and that's a good thing. I'm glad you found a place that you are going to go back to. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look at their website. I hope you be my wife, sir. Did I put out an app? Did you put out an application and I signed up to be your wife or what's going on? You can find a wife. It's so easy. There are women at the church house are ready to be your wife tonight. They ready to be your wife tonight. There's some women at the church. You gotta go down to the church. She up here with that Tina Turner wig on, and the dogs are barking. You comparing me to Tina Turner? I am honored. I am honored. I am truly honored. She will take you for everything you got, Jay. Now you know you a damn lie. I am not gonna take all your money. I'm not gonna take all no man money. I told you about them tight shoes. I know the hell you lying. You ain't told me about no damn tight shoes. Did you tell your mama about them tight drawers that she been buying you still at your grown age? Talk to your mama about them Spider-Man drawers she keep buying you as a grown up, and stop worrying about my feet. Stop worrying about me. I try my best every day. I try my best to be a good person every day. I come on the live stream, doing my best, giving my best, giving my all to the people. I would love to go to church, but I don't want to spoil God's children, corrupt those good women. What you gonna do to the women that you gonna be that corruptive? Well, I can't talk to you because you're not about to corrupt me. What was mean? Not all of us are corrupt. Don't put me in the same boat as everybody else being corrupt. I'm not corrupt. Talking about his mama draw. I didn't say his mama draws. What are you talking about? I said I didn't say nothing about that man mama draws. I said his mama buying him draws at his big age. I'm not lying. I know you ain't come on here and act a fool in the damn midnight hour talking crazy to me on my live stream. That's why I'm about to go to bed. I gotta go to bed so I can I gotta put my license plate. I gotta put my license plate on my car. I gotta figure out how to put my license plate on my car. I need somebody to come and put my license plate on my car, to be honest. This is what you need men for. To put the license plate on the car. I don't feel like doing it. He always getting the facts messed up, Cookie. Mm-hmm. I need somebody to come put the license plate on my car. You see those new license plates, Cookie? They got the new license plates that are all black. I'm gonna get me one. That's the next plate I'm gonna get is the black one. That's all black. You need a man. Yeah, we do need a man. I need somebody that's gonna do stuff for me. Yes. You have to be humble. No, I don't. I don't need to be nice to no man because they don't respect nice. Men don't respect nice, and there's no reason to be nice to them. I don't have to be nice. I don't have to be humble or none of that stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me. You be you. I'm gonna be me. I ain't gonna be nice, and I'm not gonna promise to be nice either. Mm-hmm. Jay over here, making y'all know he is here in this chat, letting you know that Jezebel spirit. First of all, I ain't got no Jezebel spirit. I ain't got no Jezebel spirit. See, that is the problem. Humble yourself. No, I don't need to be humble. I'm gonna be me. And I'm gonna be mean. I ain't gonna be nice. You looking for a humble person, you need to go to church and find them. That ain't me. I don't go to church, okay? You know, I know God, but I don't need to go in there, you know, and lay down my whole paycheck. You know what I mean? I don't need to do that. Jay, a gay best friend is not. What the hell you talking about? He is not gay. He was trying to talk to a Filipino woman today at the coffee shop. He ain't no gay. He ain't gay. Now we ain't gonna go there. Now if he was, it's I'm all for it. You know what I mean? If he was, but he's not. There's nothing wrong being gay. It's not. It's not an issue. If he was, we would be okay with it. But he's not. He was trying to talk to a woman at the coffee shop, but she talked too damn much. And so he couldn't talk to her, so now he gotta find somebody else. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Welcome to the end of my live stream, Jessica. We just wrapping up. Jay like women that look good and got good hygiene. You know what I mean? He like good hygiene, clean cut women. They ain't got too much going on. You know, hair look natural. They got their original eyeballs. They got their original lips. He want an original lip and eyelash woman. That's what he want. Okay, you have a good night too, Jessica. That's what he want. You know what I mean? He like a good plain. She ain't gotta have no booty or nothing like that. He don't even care if she got booty or nothing like that. She could be as flat as a pancake. That doesn't matter as long as she's an original model. You know what I mean? He looking for original models. You know, in that nature and that stuff. Yeah, just like that coffee bun dessert that he like. He like a plain woman. No, nothing. She ain't got nothing. She ain't gotta have that much lip, butt, or nothing like that. He don't care about nothing like that. He likes somebody plain. I think I want a humble woman, but really I like a woman that talks bad to me. Well, you sound like you want a bipolar woman. They got plenty of those. Now you have to go down to the hospital and get you a woman at the hospital, preferably in a straitjacket or something. I don't know. Get you a woman go on down to the hospital, to the ER. Just sit in the ER for a minute. And when a woman comes out spinning around like a Tasmanian devil, that's the one you need to get. Hurry and get her and get her and start talking to her. Yeah, he want him a Tasmanian devil of a woman. Drive him wild, you know. But anyway, I have to go because I have to go to bed because I'm exhausted. And I gotta wake up at 7 a.m. I'm not gonna be asleep till about 3. And then I gotta wake up at 7. Then I gotta go do something. And then I'll be back online later. He likes being belittled. There's a lot of men that like to be beat down and talked down to. You know, they love a woman yelling in their face, screaming in their ear, because it shows the woman cares. When the woman act crazy, that's when he know she love him. You know what I mean? When she's screaming in his face, talking crazy to him, uh, uh, worried about some other woman and all that, men see that as a sign of love. Like, oh, she really care about me. Look at her. She's keying up my car because she thought I was talking to another girl. And the police come. They say, you want to press charges? Nah, man. She just love me. That's all that is. I can get the car fixed anytime. You know what I mean? She really love a man. You know what I mean? She really love me. I can't have her locked up and all that. So no, don't take the handcuffs off. She all right. She a Tasmanian devil, but she all right. Just take the handcuffs off. She'll spin around back into the to the house. These men love to perform exorcisms. They like these women. They like to perform exorcism on. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for all that. They like a woman that keep them on their toes. Blood pressure up every other week. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, I got to go to bed, but you guys have a wonderful y'all have a wonderful night. Enjoy your morning. Make sure you have a good breakfast and all that, and go do something interesting. I'll be back. Bye.